We are live at the Oklahoma Restaurant Association Convention and Expo, the finals of the Culinary Cookoff right now. The MCs are having some fun with our judges. In fact, I'm joined by one of the judges right now, Kurt Fleischfresser of Western Concepts. Sir, thanks for your time today.
Thanks for coming to see us.
Well, this is a fun event, a two-day event. Yesterday and today, we've made it to the finals. And as I mentioned, you're one of the 5 finalists. What have you seen so far in the yesterday and today?
Yesterday, the ingredients were simple, but the time was short, so there was some issues as far as getting the protein done properly and kind of making everything blend together. And 20 minutes is a really hard time, and a lot of times the chefs lose focus of actually what's on our scorecard. That's what makes a difference whether you win or lose. So.
Well, that is one of the things. In addition to the presentation and the taste, they really are cooking for you guys, right?
Yeah, and like I said, we just go right down that scorecard. But today everybody did great. It was a very challenging today, very close. And this is like the 19th year, and I think I've judged it 18 years, so it's pretty amazing.
We are looking at the 2 finalists. It's Michael Paskey of Cafe 7 and David Wynn from the Oklahoma City Golf and Country Club. I'm talking with Kurt Fleischfresser of Western Concepts. And Chef, you're looking at the ingredients. I saw you on stage just a second ago. How would you do this, given the time constraints? What would you do with these ingredients?
Well, the gooey duck is kind of pretty straightforward. You're going to make something. You're probably going to do sashimi with the neck of it, and then inside you're going to make something savory, chowder. You know, something where you kind of accent those flavors, and then on the boar, I just you got to cook it right. Make sure it's moist. Make sure you give it time to rest. That's one thing a lot of the proteins they've been missing out on. And cooking it, let it rest, especially because it's lean.
If you have to Google
and then, the snapper,
do it quick.
Sky's the limit. There's a lot of stuff to play with up there.
So it could be like a sashimi, they could stir fry.
Question is,
yeah, definitely.
Although there are hundreds of different names for oysters,
Robert Black from Good Egg Dining is addressing the audience. About 6,000 people are expected during this 2-day event. And again, we're here at the finals talking with Kurt Fleischfresser from Western Concepts. He owns many of the restaurants and chef places like Sushi Nico and the Coach House. Chef, you were recently in New Orleans for a cooking competition, so you know a little bit about, and of course you've handled many of those, but there's a lot of pressure that goes into competing on time frames when there's cameras in the audience, right?
There is, but what you have to do is you have to relax, because being too excited doesn't help you. And actually, there was a little competition before that was similar to this. They did a throwdown the night before with 3 chefs. So I did that the night before, and then we did the other event where we have extended period of time to really take our time and prepare the food. So we had both ways. So.
Well, Chef, we have a really good culinary scene here in Oklahoma City. A lot of local-owned places like yourself. I was talking with Dave Cathy yesterday during our coverage. Some of the purpose of this event is some items that might be popular in a year or two that we'll see on the market. Events like this are kind of a good staging area for maybe Chipotle peppers or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see some trends coming down the pike by watching things like this. And all the young culinary talent are going to look at these challenges and go, man, I want to do that. I want to cook a gooey duck or something he has never cooked before.
Has anyone ever said that? I want to cook a gooey duck.
All right, I got one more question.
They do,
here.
believe me.
Culinary trivia question from Dave Cathy, the food dude, the Oklahoman. Here it comes, right here.
Dave Cathy now addressing the crowd here at the finals. I'm going to let Chef Kurt Fleischfresser step away for that phone call. I will toss it back to the competition as Dave Cathy addresses the crowd.